Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back! Today we're going to be making a dollhouse! It was at a tie for wood shack and dollhouse, and I figured there's probably a lot of wood shack stuff already out there. But I'm just going to kind of show you how to make a little house. Nothing family. We're probably not going to follow this exactly because I already did a take where I tried to and it was a disaster. Because this image is nice, but it's not the best reference image. It's hard to tell the depth, and I only have this one view. But it's kind of going to be a guide we're going to follow loosely. So let's start out by making the base. So try to measure it out. See, it's a 2-story. Wrong thing. 2 stories. So just want to get the center part because I don't know if I'm going to do rounded building things. So, and take this, and it's 2 parts. So I think I'll just raise it to here. This is where the roof will be. And obviously the house is going to be a little chunkier than this. Base. Ta-da! Okay, so we have this. A few things to note is that we have this kind of neat siding. So this will kind of help give our house some detail. Do it like this. And we have a porch that will probably jut out, I think. Yeah, the porch will jut out. And we may also want to have this come out. Who knows? So I will erase my annotations and we will get started. Where is the house? Alt-H. There we go. Alt-H unhides everything, so if you bamboozle yourself, you got it. I'm going to start with a plane. RY90. X90. It depends what axis you're working on. As I forget how to word. I'm going to start by tracing this out. Let's see. Tracing out our siding. And we don't have to follow the siding exactly, but I'm just going to start like this. Boo, 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 boo. Now what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to turn this back on. I'm going to do this. For my siding, I want it to look a little different. Something a little fancy. E to extrude back, give it some depth. Pull these faces out. So what I'm going to do is, for any wall that doesn't have a window, it's going to have this type of siding, and if it does have a window, we will remove this middle row. So, let's start like this. Pull back. And I'm also going to duplicate it and pull it up here. There we go. We'll leave it disjointed for now. I guess we could connect it. We will come back to that. Next, we're going to work on this porch. So first things first is add a plane. Pull it up here. Scale to where I want it. Grab this edge. Flip back. Pull it up. Align it with the top of this. And then pull out. What I'm doing is I'm making it just poke out a little bit. Pokey out. And then I'm just filling it in to make this little wedge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it this way. Wait, let me go back here. Now, our house isn't going to be this long, so we're going to have to cut this in. There we go. Looks pretty good. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this one, Shift D to duplicate, SZ0, scale it inwards, chop it, pull up. I'm going to get this. I'm going to use this as a reference real quick. And then we'll center it again. And I'm going to do extrude along normals. Yeah, there, good, perfect. Switch back. L, time to align it. There we go. Pull it back. Or we could also just kind of smush it a bit. Smush. Pull. Down. And then we're going to need a cut inside so that we can click, click, fill. There we go. And we're also going to need to get, we're also going to want to rip this off again. D, and pull it out. I'm going to make it more square again, and then I'm going to shrinky dinky dinky dink. Go back to this. Ah, wrong thing. Pull it over here. E to extrude. Line it up. That looks pretty good. And then swap back to over here. Gonna pull it up. Nope, too high. Just adjust it. I'm gonna get another one, put it on this side. And I'm gonna get another one, put it like under here. Same goes to the side. We have supports. We're gonna hop back out and I'm gonna get another plane. RX90. Turn this off, and here's this little fence thing. I'm gonna follow this loosely. So we got, it's about this long, about the yay high. There we go. I'm gonna add a cut up here because it looks like this kind of pokes out a bit. Grab an inset face, do it here. Of course, we're probably going to need to adjust this a bit. Looks like it needs to be down here. So, pull this in, pull this out, and then just E to extrude and F. And then because topology bothers me, do that. Okay, so if you're having trouble in X-ray mode grabbing things, what you do is you want to go near the closest dot. So these dots are going to be in the center of each face. So if you want to grab through something, find the dot that's the center of that face and click. And click. And click. So yeah. Of course, it might be hard to tell which one's the center. Which dot belongs to what plane. But if you can figure that out, you're pretty good. I'm just going to put the fence in front of the safety pole. And then I'm going to do, I could do an array. I'm just going to do this. I can do an array, but no. Oh wait, my thing's not that long. Forgot. So I only need, I don't need that many. Or maybe I do. Okay. At this point I'm gonna turn this off so I can see better. So I'm gonna need to do this, grab, drag out, and then, let's see, pull this in. That's a very skinny passage, so we're probably not going to do that. But we will need to do the sides. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but we want it to be nice. And it's probably going to be longer. There we go. Now what we could do is we could like merge these vertices and destroy the interfaces to save some polygons, but it depends on what you want to use this for. That works. Add plane. Nope. Nope. Whoop. Nope. Nope. And this probably can go back a little bit. There we go. Perfect. It looks good. Looking good. Okay. So I'm gonna make some quick steps. Oh wow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them pretty long, a little bit longer than this. That might be good. I'm gonna go to array, set it to 1y and 1z for now, and then just, oh, negative, and then negative z because we want it to go down. That is a lot. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these taller and just a bit wider, and then line up with this ever so slightly, and then add a couple more, and a couple more. That is some long stairs. But what I can also do is decrease the y offset. There we go. Perfect. And then I can just apply that. No, wrong button. Apply. There we go. We could also make it shorter by lowering this, but we can do that at a different point. But what I can do is give it a foundation. So I'm just going to click both of these so I can grab these bottom faces. I'm just going to hit E to extrude in case I want to delete them later. Here's a house foundation. Da 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 da! So I'm going to grow into here. Grabby, 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 grabby. Shift D to duplicate, drag it over. There. Now because I want a window here, I'm going to delete this. But I'm also going to do, let's see, bridge faces. Bridge faces, bridge. Same goes here. Bridge. 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 And then I'm gonna grab these faces. I'm gonna drag them to this edge. I'm gonna hit E to extrude and drag them a little beyond. And there we go. Now what this allows me to do is to grab these, Shift D to duplicate, RZ90, and plunk them over here. Just grab it, and then I can grab this, grab this, this, pull it up, there we go. And I can try in the line, just leave it like this. That looks pretty good. Turn this X-ray mode on to be sure. Copy, mirror. Why? Yeah, that worked. Put this through here and delete those. Delete. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Go back. And then we can continue to do the thing. It's just a little details. Should have gone with the Shacky Shack. Should have gone with the Shacky Shack. Bridge edge loops. This looks more like a Shacky Shack than a dollhouse. Bridge edge loops. And for this one, I can just extend it because bridge faces, bridge faces. Okay. And then I'm just gonna grab all of these. D RZ180 and what did I do? Okay. And plunk it here. Cause life. What is this? Yeah. And then just grab these and drag them back a little. At this point, we probably don't even need to worry about the back. It depends on what you're gonna do. Grab this. Okay, yeah, I was like looking at the house and realized it's not perfectly, so we need to just drag these there. Okay, let's work on the roof. I'm just gonna grab the base, grab this face and duplicate and separate. Some roofs are a little hard. I mean, a simple roof is pretty easy, but it all kind of depends on what type of roof you want. Grab, I'm gonna do it this way. F. And then I'm gonna do E to extrude down. And then I'm gonna go grab this. I think. Inset a face, inset the face. Hit E to extrude, and then just scale along this axis so it just pokes in. Just a bit, and then maybe get rid of these. We'll see. Oop. Now we can leave them. And then add some more detail. We're gonna need a cube. Probably know what this is. We're gonna put it in the back. And then we're gonna inset the face. Inset face again. And down. There we go. We got a fancy chimney. Okay, so now we're gonna need a door and windows. So for this, I'm gonna start with a circle, not a normal circle. Cut it off like halfway, and then just grab these two faces, each extrude, drag down. E, scale down, and then just lower these faces a little bit, and then grab these and make them flat with these. And then grab them, and then E to extrude, back. And then you can just grab these inner ones and hit F to fill. And this is where you'd put in your door pattern. Actually, hold up, I'm gonna hit, F, J. I'm gonna make I don't have a door texture, so I'm just gonna make an actual fancy door. If this was gonna be used for a game, you would use texture. Ah! But yeah, you use J to like add an edge between like faces and stuff. What I'm gonna do here is, let's see, what if I do inset face? And inset face, delete it, drag in, or you know what would be easier? What I can do is go to bevel this, and then add an extra loop cut, that way I know they're even. And then scale it a bit, and then bevel each of these. There we go. This is what I need, because I'm gonna do this. That is an ugly door. It's okay. Just need to even it out. Scale it. And then do this. SZ0. This. Grab these. SZ0. Bevel these. Line them up with one of these edges. F. And you know what? I can actually delete this one now. Solve. And just grab all these. Grab them all. and then hit E to extrude in, and then, I don't know, fill. Ignore the fact that they're all n-gons. Ah! There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wonder why this won't let me divide it in half. I'm just going to do add, cube, scale, bring it up, bring it over. Bevel. Now this stuff is kind of more of like on a detail run, so I can't see. Pull, E to extrude. Behold my very ugly doorknob. Very, very ugly doorknob. There. And then what we do is grab all these n-gons, push them in, grab these faces, can I hide which one of these cubes is the floor? I thought I hit that one already. Delete. So, and then grab it. E to extrude. Grab the whole thing and plonk it in. Behold a door! You need to be over here, I think. And down. It's not perfectly centered. Hold up. There we go. Close enough. And then now for window, it's going to be the same thing pretty much, except circle. Wait, modeling. X90. Grab. Oh. I was trying to do a shortcut, but it wasn't working because I was in face mode with no faces. So it was like, huzzah, no. So same thing here, delete these, drag these down. I'm gonna fill these. E, scale in, scale down, just trying to make it more even. And what you do is break here, bevel it slightly, whoop. And then also need to cut, and then grab, where'd it go? Cut. And then grab these faces, hit SZ0, levels them out, and then you can bevel them. You can also drag them up a little, and that should let you connect these. So you can grab all of these, hit E to extrude. What's it doing? Maybe if I go to faces, so, I mean edges. Do this in edge mode then. What's this? Why is there an extra? Delete all of this nonsense. What? You know what? If something weird happens, what you can do is go to mesh, clean up, merge by distance. Okay, so I must have done something. Can happen when you do a lot of undoing with things. Okay. F, F, F. And actually, let me bring these in, bring these in. Behold, a window. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, it's a pretty nice little house, but we need some detail. So I'm going to go to shading, new, and I'm going to quickly throw in some textures. Hold up. Textures. I made these in Krita, so we got wood. And I'm going to throw in a brick. I have a brick. I also have some normals. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start with wood. And I'm just going to leave these here because I'll just duplicate the material. So color and normal. And as I like to do, I'm going to go over here because I like to see how it really looks. GR, woo, set to 5. Oh, I didn't realize I put it, it's in this one. Oop, it's okay. Let's go to modeling. Separate it. Separate. Selection. So this is wood. I'm gonna go to modeling, UV editing, I mean. And I'm not much of a UV unwrapper. I can, but since I usually do toon shading, I usually do color-based UVs. But this isn't color. This needs an actual map. So cube projection. Beautiful. Looks pretty good. And that's kind of what I do for everything that needs this. So this, go to material 1, call it wood. Then go to UV editing and cube projection. Some of these things need to be flipped, and that's okay. So what I'll do is I'll find the ones that need to be flipped. I'll select them with link. And then I'll go over here and hit R90, and that should flip them. There we go. Roof, same thing. Wood, UV, cube. Oop, I meant to hit A, I hit caps lock. Cube projection. This texture I made in Krita, so it's tileable mode, so yeah, that's where it came from. That's, if you zoom in, you can see my bad artwork. Look at the detail. Look at the bad pixely squiggles. It's fine. It's shiny though. Oh, I hit play. Derp. And same thing for these. Stairs. Actually, do I want the stairs to be wood? I don't know. But first, let's make the next one so we can see. So I'm going to set wood, duplicate it, call it stone, and just swap out for the other textures I have. This one's the normal, my bad. And this one's the color. Go into UV editing, cube projection, and scale it. Why is it all so shiny? Why is it so shiny? I don't know why it's so shiny. Okay. So this one I'm probably going to want to do is I'm going to have to click this. Separate selection. Apply stone to this one. Do the same thing. Cube. Scale it. Shading. Wood. You get wood. UV editing A. Select all, cube projection. R90? And then I'm just gonna pop out, go back in with this one, because these ones I think need to be bigger. Now normally you would swap something out for this middle one. And what I can do is go to stone, go to face select, grab all these ones and swap them. Assign. And then R90 those. Also, I need to fix this. Oop. Excuse me. Go in. There we go. And then now it's lastly is the door. Wood. Texture paint. UV editing. Oh, wrong one. Cube projection. Here we go. That looks good. And I'm gonna add another color, another thing. I'm gonna make it blue. This will be our glass. Sign. There we go. Glass. And this will be assigned to stone. And now this doesn't look like much of a dollhouse. This looks like a real house. I mean, that's what fancy dollhouses are anyway. Real houses that have been miniaturized. And then also material, colored glass, and assign it layout. Go into real mode. And I think we need more windows. We can put them over here. We could. But let's go into the glass real quick. I don't know how to do glass. What if I do glossy? Oh, there's a glass one. Group it in and make it, turn the roughness down. There. We did it! Oh, I forgot the chimney. I forgot the chimney. UV editing. Select it. Cube projection. Cube. Go up. Why does it always make it so shiny? Also, I think my textures might actually be upside down. R180. Yeah. And actually, let me go to the roof. Modeling. Here. Well, now this is all just nitpicky stuff. Stone. And assign. Assign. And then let me go to here, UV editing. And for these ones, just those two. Ah! Over here scale. There we go. Look at this little funky here. I can fix. I can fix it. Woo! I think these textures are all upside down. It's okay. Da, 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 da. We have what was supposed to be a dollhouse and obviously isn't. That's okay. A quick way to fix that would be to go into here, do hue, color value, And let's see, mess with the hue. Value, saturation, or maybe not. Maybe go to mix. Mix. And pink. It is now a pink. And hold up, let me go to this, and just something needs to be changed. It's fine. I think my bricks are upside down, but you know, that can be fixed elsewhere. And then the same for over here. We don't want pink roof, we want purple roof. Now it's a dollhouse. So, thank you for watching. And I hope you learned how to do a very bad dollhouse. Okay, not a very bad dollhouse. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying so hard. Okay, please leave a comment and do all the things that are required to help YouTubers or whatnot. Okay, bye.